how you do have to give the answers, what type of answers you will write. These all things I have already told in your previous there was a video that got uploaded. First closing, normal closing, then exact closing, real closing, and then after you can name yourself or you can make their signature. You do have to do first also, you do have to do second also, because reading comprehension will contain 22 marks. Did not try to read the sentence carefully. If you did not read the sentence carefully, it should be your mind that you will get confused. And dear students, I hope you all are okay. As in last class I told this thing that I will come with format of the question paper. What will be format? The question paper is made by the PW team. It should be in your mind that if you follow this question paper in your board exam, there will not be any problem. But for that, I will not take your lots of time. You can just watch the slide. You can understand that these type of questions can be there. For the format of the questions, you can pause the video. You can watch, you can read the question carefully. If you want to solve the question, that's the thing. Understand, this is last time to do it. If you do this time, then just I think 21st of Feb, that is the last day. How the question you do have to attain, what type of, how you do have to give the answers, what type of answers you will write. These all things I have already told in your previous there was a video that got uploaded. For that, nothing to do. Get the format. The format is very important. Which question, which number, what will be number, what will be format. This thing is made by PWT. First point. For your class 10th, for your literature part, there will be 3 hours, and it should be in your mind. This all details you do have to fill. The question instructions are already given here. The sections are given A, B, C. Reading skill, grammar and creative writing, whatever grammatical part will be there, and literature part means your from the book, whatever prose poetry will be there. And it should be in your mind that the format. First point, as I have told, that reading comprehension. First question will be your reading comprehension. Related to that, there will be some questions. Approx 10 questions will be there. You do have to, I hope, the format, as I have told, that with the format I will come. The format I am showing you. You can pause the video. You can watch carefully the questions about the question. What type of questions are coming? What type of questions are belonging from the reading comprehension part? Reading comprehension, statement, sentence, paragraph. There will be one page, maybe one page. For that, there will be some questions. The questions I am showing you, you do have to only watch. There will be, if there will be any paragraph part. For that, if there is 2 marking, write 40 to 50 words for that question, and nothing to do. You can follow the reading comprehension part. Here, the questions can be in this format also. It should be in your mind that this is your second type of paragraph. You can understand what type of instructions are given there, and then after questionings are started. For your first thing, for your second point, your grammatical part, for that 20 marks will be there. There will be optional and some sentences based questions. For your grammatical, maximum optional will be there. And in that grammar, the tense, reported speech, determiners, these all things were very important part. I think approx 5 chapters were there related to your grammatical part in your book. Error and correction, there will be some words you do have to fill there. This thing is depend on your tense knowledge. Tense. These are some prepositions related to prepositions. Preposition you have already studied in your class, ninth, 8th, and here the subject-verb agreement may be also there. Neither of the paintings were displayed in the main gallery. Neither was. For that, these all things are there. And writing skill. For writing skill, there will be your it is told there. You can just watch about the concern about the problem. Just write a letter. Sender's address, date, receiver's address. Subject, greeting, body, then after first closing, normal closing, then exact closing, real closing, and then after you can name yourself or you can make their signature. These all things will be there. And see, notice writing. You have noticed, just a second, later, again the later. In our part, that's mentioned here. The points are there, the instructions are given as it is instructed. You all can write a short story. Short story. You are secretary of literary club in your school. You have received 2 entries for a short story competition. You need to select one winner for the first prize. Below are excerpts from the judge's note on the 2 submission. Extract 1. There are formats. Story title, The Last Mariner. From that. Second, the whistle of the in the woods. Just watch. 5A, 5B. For 5A, for 5B, some knowledge are given here. You do have to get the knowledge. You do have to write in words. Whatever things you do have to write in units. Last part, your literature part will be there. That will be of 40 marks. There, 20 reading comprehension, 20 your grammar, and 40 from your literature. For literature, you do have to know whole thing of your prose and poetry part. These all questions are there. In this, you can get the extract based questions also, and it should be in your mind from your prose and poetry. The questions can come in 2 parts, in 2 options. That may be related to or. You can do A or B. Try to focus over a point that if you are doing A, to do B. If you are doing both, then it should be in your mind that you will the answer, whatever answer you have written, that will be marked incorrect. If you did both, here 100 to 120, don't write 109 words and don't try to write 49 words. The limit of the words, whatever criteria they have kept. This was your literature part. For your communicative part, you can watch here. The communicative question paper is there, and of 3 years, same of that, 80 marking. These all things will be, these all details you do have to fill. Next point, the instructions are given. 12 questions will be there, and there will be 3 sections. For this 3 section, there may be some parts. Just go here. First part will be your reading comprehension of 22 marks, and second part will be of your just a second, let me just make it larger. Second part will be of your, these all questions will be there. The questions, first of all, the reading comprehension part will be there. Reading comprehension, the sentences and the passages will be written there. You do have to follow the questions. Approx 12 questions will be there. Approx 12 questions will be there, and these all feelers will be there. The questions can be related to tenses also. Second point, it should be in your mind, that was the first one. Second, you do have to do first also, you do have to do second also, because reading comprehension will contain 22 marks. The 12 mark for your first part and 10 mark for your second part. Second question, there will be some instructions. These all instructions are there, and then after the questionings will be there. Just a second. The questions will be there. If in this one also, if it is told of 2 marks, if there is a sentence, if there is a question, and if you are watching that 2 marks are there, try to write 40 to 50 words for that question. Don't try to write less to that, because they need extra words for a particular question. Second part, your writing skill, that will also be of 22 marks. In that one, in literature part, the first was your reading comprehension, second was grammar. But here the first part was your reading comprehension, second part is your writing skill. But in writing skill also there will be grammar. Just stop after writing skill. These all things are there. You can watch carefully. A or B in 150 words. This is very important, and for this the details are, the details you do have to study very well, and after studying these all things in good way, you can write the thing in your words. There is another point. In your grammatical part, you are watching that the words are already mentioned there. The words are mentioned. Read the sentence carefully. According to tense, which word will be there? Whenever you are going to fill the word, try to follow last 4 words of the sentence. Last 4 words. That the answer you will get. And if the answers are not, you are not getting the answer, you are confused, then just go to first word. Second, these all things are there. There will be some word before instruction is already given. Word before, there will be a word. The word was written there. Omission will be there. Then after word after the word, after the omission, then the questions are given here. Word before you do have to write, omission, then after the word, after that word. This is very important part of your grammar. As directed, read the following jumped word phrases from a meaningful sentence. Arjun and Maya. If I ask you, there is a conversation. The conversation you do have to write, you do have to move in indirect speech. Try to read the sentence carefully. The sentence you can, if you did not try to read the sentence carefully, if you did not read the sentence carefully, it should be in your mind that you will get confused. The words, whatever words are used there, use that word only. Don't try to use your words. That he told this thing. No. If Ram told, then use their Ram. Ram. This thing. Clear? For your literature part, there will be 26 marks. Literature part, I think you know already. There will be some extract part, and the questions will be there. There will be some extract part, questions will be there. And it should be in your mind, these are questions 5 marking. 1, 1, 1, 2. But there will be 4 questions. And then after 6 questions any 5 in 30 to 40 words. For your literature part, 40 to 50 words. For your communicative part, 30 to 40 words. Try to write and try to write all the questions, whatever. Try to write all the try to solve all the questions, whatever in the your literature part. Because if you do not write, if you do not, if you are skipping the question, then it should be in mind that the marking may be gained from the literature part. Because 3 marks, 4 marks, 5 marks, 6 marks in your writing skill also. 7 marks in your literature part, sorry, communicative part. 8 marks, 7 marks will be for your writing skill. Right. Optional if you are skipping, there's no. But these things are very important. This is last. Try to do your best. Bear with